So the new Two Tails DLC Jutsu is out, and it's a little bit of a cash grab. While this Jutsu does deliver on some aspects that you expect it to, there's a lot of aspects that you thought this Jutsu would be strong in that it really does lack in. And we're going to be talking about that. All the strengths, the weaknesses, what you can and what you can't do with this Jutsu, man. So if this is something you think you might be interested in, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn the bell, do all those nice things. And today's anime question is going to be, what do you rate this Jutsu on a scale of C to S? Let me know in the comments, man, how you've been enjoying it, what you've been running with this Jutsu, man. But let's go ahead and hop straight into this video. Okay, so when we talk about this Jutsu, some key points, you just gotta know how this Jutsu works. Basically what it does is you turn into the Two Tails and then you slam down on your opponents. And this Jutsu has a decent range, it's pretty good, and you can catch people off guard with it. And it's also good at doing some crowd control if you catch some people off guard. Now this move doesn't have any follow-up, so when you actually come down and slam them, it does break guard, but it puts your opponent into a hard knockdown, and it puts you into an animation where it makes you like teleport out, where you don't really even have the chance to follow up, unless you can find a way to cancel out of that teleportation animation. Some strengths of this Jutsu, like I said, is good for crowd control. You can also finish off some good combos with this, especially if you're pairing it with the Daikokuten. It also breaks through Sand Shield, which is always a positive, and it even breaks through Celestial Air Force, regardless if you're inside or outside the barrier, which was very much a surprise for me coming from this Jutsu. As far as some counters though, that's where things get pretty negative with this Jutsu. This Jutsu doesn't really do that well with armor. While it will go through, it's basically going to trade blows. So with the Majestic, you're going to trade blows, even with things like Body Blow, or even like Sand Tsunami, and Yasuka Beads just completely negates the damage all in general, and it doesn't even really do that well against Heavenly Foot of Pain. This Jutsu doesn't do well against armor, and it doesn't do well against Time Space Jutsu either. Things like Kamui or even Sukuna Hakona are going to handle this easily, and also the armor from the Sunlit Pill. The Concealed Blade also counters this Jutsu well, and of course we know the Jutsu that allow you to do movement, so teleportation, Sharingan, and Flying Raijin are going to handle this Jutsu very easily. It doesn't counter one of the more popular defense Jutsus whenever it comes to combat mode, which is Flame Formation. Water Pillar is also going to handle this, along with True Seeker Orb having no issues, and Rock and Dome Wall cause this to cancel out as well, especially with Dome Wall. It's kind of crazy that you could just sit underneath the Dome Wall and it doesn't do anything, but one of the best counters probably was the Needle Jizo, because this one negates all damage and it actually knocks them out of the animation and deals damage to them. But looking at all these things for this Jutsu, it's kind of like, it's very underwhelming, and I have to say, out of all the Jutsus that we got in a pack that they've just given to us, this one is probably the most underwhelming Jutsu that we got, and it doesn't really deliver on the aspects that I thought it would deliver on. But you can let me know in the comments if you disagree with me or if you do agree with me. All around, I give this Jutsu a solid grade of maybe a B. I want to give it a C, but we'll give it a B, because they could add some balances and make this better. I think one thing they could do is make it where you don't go into a hard knockdown whenever you actually get hit by this, and make it where it's something that can actually be followed up with, maybe like a crumble animation or something like that, and also maybe throwing in some status elements to go with this Jutsu, man. But let me know in the comments what builds are actually running with this Jutsu and how much you enjoy it, man. And I actually have some live gameplay for y'all. It doesn't have any audio, and it might not be the best gameplay, but hey, man, you can at least see what the Jutsu looks like. We're still learning it, man, but let me know what builds are running with this, man. I hope y'all enjoy the video, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. We up.